Boy, howdy. The passport pro thing.
What about it?
I think that passport bros are totally going in the wrong direction for a few different reasons.
What's a passport bro? 'Cause I don't.
So passport bros are guys that believe that all Western women are cooked. So if they go to another country and they buy a wife, that they're going to be so much better off by doing that because they're going to find a submissive woman that they can move in a certain direction.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
Bro is a man who is done with untitled, ungrateful, high mileage women in the West demanding provider status while offering nothing but an attitude and an old blank. Done with 50% divorce rates, false accusations, alimony, traps, and child support jails. Done with feminism lies. You're toxic if you want a feminine, loyal, fit, debt-free, low body count. So he grabs his passport, flies to Colombia, Thailand, Philippines, Ukraine, Brazil, anywhere but the US. Places where women still value men.
And my biggest argument against this is an argument that Brian often makes against marriage, is that marriage is not financially beneficial to a man. If you marry someone, you end up being the one who has to pay for it. Well, if anybody here has ever watched the super trashy TV show 90 Day Fiancé, you learn two things quick. One, women from other countries can be just as much of 304s and just as difficult and make your life a nightmare. In fact, most of the ones you see do.
Bros. They're allegedly getting passports and traveling to different countries to find mates, women to marry, who have values that they admire. Well, I'm a mother of 4 sons, and one of my sons married a woman from Spain. And I'm here to tell you she is the most precious person in the world. She's very well educated. She's very elegant. She's very feminine. She knows how to cooperate with my son and not be demanding and entitled and ungrateful for the things that he does for her.
But wait, there's more.
Do. And second, the way a K-1 visa works is if you marry someone from another country and bring them to America, you are financially responsible for them for, I believe, 10 years. You'd have to check on the exact amount of years, but I believe it's 10 years. And on top of the financial responsibility, if they get in any level of criminal trouble, you are also responsible for that. So even if you divorce, you're still responsible for that person as if you were still with them. So it's actually like a really terrible idea, and it's actually just not good for Western culture in general. Like,
Stay slim, don't weaponize sex, and see marriage as a partnership, not a paycheck. Stats don't lie, my friends. US women initiate 70 to 80% of divorces. 60+% of Western women 18 to 30 are obese or overweight. The average Western woman, 7+ sexual partners by the age 25, and that's backed by the CDC. 43% of US men under 30 are celibate, rejected, or priced out. Foreign wives, lower divorce rates, higher happiness, traditional values, actual gratitude. Passport bros aren't running, they are upgrading. So I'm with you guys. Smarter, not weaker. West failed the men, so men left.
we need to preserve Western culture where we can. So
To be fair, Aaron, I think that most of these passport bros look like the guys on 90 Day Fiancé. To be fair, I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot. No, but seriously though, I think there's a lot of propaganda behind that. They're like, oh, look, passport. But most of these guys are like neck beards. Like,
but that's what I'm saying is that they.
Well, women in America have grown so entitled and so demanding that they think they can do anything they want to do and get away with it, treat a man any way they want to treat him, and even denigrate him when they weigh 300 pounds and he wants someone who looks feminine, who behaves feminine, who takes care of herself. I'm going to encourage my other sons who are not married to get a passport.
Passport bros. Yeah, some of these women can be predatory. A lot of them are just looking for a green card. They're looking for a level up. They don't have a genuine interest in these guys. However, I do think there's a component of go to where you're appreciated. Some of these, yeah, sure. Some of these women are doing it from a transactional lens, but some of these women are also, I don't think it's fair to say that all foreign women are purely approaching dating from a transactional lens. So also these women tend to be, not always, more traditional, more submissive. Not always though, but
Gratitude doesn't promise loyalty, though.
I have a really interesting story on that. I had a girl from Russia. I'm sorry if she's watching this, but this is true. She came over to marry a guy. He decided, I don't think I really want to marry you. We took her into our house for like 2 months and let her stay with us because she had nowhere to stay. And talking to her, she was literally just trying to find somebody to marry her so she could stay here. And I remember talking to her, and we were talking about, and she was like 35, I think. And she was like, we were talking about, well, what kind of guy do you want? She was like, well, he can't have kids. And we're like, well, why not? Well, I dated a guy that had kids, and he got his son on the weekend, and that was the time for me. I wanted that time. And she's like, but that's the only time he got him. And so she's like, so I don't want anybody with kids because I want to be number one priority. And my husband goes, well, what if you had kids and a guy didn't want to date you? She's like, oh, well, if I had kids and, I was divorced or something, I would just give my kids to my mother and I would go off with the boy. She's no apologies.
Technically, my dad is a passport bro.
is it what?
He visited Vietnam when he met my mom.
What's your dad?
He's still Vietnamese.
Oh, he's Vietnamese American?
But Vietnamese American.
Oh.
But did he intentionally go in order to seek a wife, or did he go there, meet someone, and okay?
Yeah. And my mom family was from poverty. We were like growing up in the countryside. And so her intention to marry him was to get her family out of poverty.
All right. For Aaron, I saw something about 1,600 men on a dating app, and then you canceled a date.
I did the thing, so on Bumble, you can do a thing where you don't pay for the full membership, but you can pay $3 to see who all of your matches are. And out of the 1,600 men, I narrowed it down. I just went through all of them. And ultimately, it did not lead to a single date. There was one date that ultimately just got canceled. And it wasn't because I have high standards. I'm absolutely willing to give people a shot and give it a go. And it just was a total no.
Okay. We have a chat here from Desert Jorge. Gigi, can you read this for us?
It's like when Joffrey yelled, "I am the king," and everyone cringed. Tywin responds with pure wisdom. Any man who must say, "I am the king," is no true king.
They wanna meet us for ball bats, all straps and all gats. Just because we went and just fleet the west. But fuck them, who cares what they think? I'm just high up in the sky, who cares what they think? Shit. Bad chick from Osaka, serving drinks. Back at home, the bar's empty, you won't get a leak. Even in the cold, see me in the mink. Bearskin is something, have a chick under winter sheets. That Western mindset, they don't even blink. It ain't even in my mind and I got the creeps. Man, these hoes got nerve trying to call us cheap while we overseas looking heavy and can hardly breathe. Now they walk around the states looking incomplete. Anything I pull out here, you can't compete. Just when you thought you had something up your sleeve, man passing you like some weed, club PCD.
Tokyo drift, can you trust me? Can you even take a risk? The way you move your hips, baby, can you drive stick? Put the top down, now you wanna take pics. Tokyo drift, can I trust you? Can you even take a risk? The way you move your hips, baby, can you trust it?